Today's a bit of a sad day for politics in America. Barack Obama's long-term serving Attorney General, Eric Holder, is resigning. He's been with Obama since the very beginning and for the past, 6 years, and now he's moving on with his life. I can't blame him. He's been the lightning rod for Republicans ever since he came into office. And, well, it's bittersweet because the reason why he became the lightning rod for the GOP was he actually took brave stances in favor of issues that affect the black community, such as civil rights, mandatory drug sentencing, police brutality, voting rights, and many others. So his public stances made Republicans very wary. And so, of course, today they're quite happy. I mean, you have Eric Holder, he's leaving. Obama no longer has Attorney General, already saying that they're going to make it as difficult as possible for him to, in fact, put in his next Attorney General. And this bitterness manifested itself on Fox News. Why don't you have a watch?
Legacy B. I don't know exactly what it's like. I think, he's the first African American Attorney General. He was incredibly close to the president. I think he was one of his key advisors. I think a lot of the stuff that you're complaining about that he did, a lot of people on the left like in terms of voting rights issues. And so I think his legacy is a very progressive, Attorney General.
I think really he was Obama's cover-up guy. I mean, he was one of the most divisive, polarizing, controversial, most dangerous men in America, unethical. He didn't enforce the laws on Obamacare. He was droning terrorists without a trial while he was giving them trials in downtown Manhattan. He ran the DOJ much like the Black Panthers would. That is a fact.
I don't think so.
Oh, completely.
All right, so I think we can have a little bit of fun picking that one apart. Let's start with the terrorist comment that she had to say. So he's droning terrorists without a trial, while simultaneously giving them trials in downtown Manhattan. That seems a little strange. How are you droning somebody without a trial, then giving them a trial in downtown Manhattan? Okay, that seems a little weird. By the way, I mean, what would she rather go for? Would she rather go for the trial for the terrorists, or would she actually want to go for the droning them without a trial? I think she would rather droning without a trial, but just like Obama, they have to find something that they hate about the guy. So, hey, why don't you complain that he's droning terrorists without a trial, and then at the same breath complain that he's giving them court dates and lawyers and everything else like that? They're just something to moan about. And then the Black Panthers. Okay. So, I mean, you're a brother in a suit, you gotta be a Black Panther. I mean, just keeping it real, you gotta be a Black Panther, right? I mean, this is lunacy. I'm sure that any other Attorney General would have been compared with a Black Panther. You think so? One of my favorite things about Eric Holder is he's a man that knows how to take a punch and punch right back. Now, this is something that really pisses off a lot of Democrats, is that it seems like Barack Obama loves to get politically punched in his face and just continues to ask for more. Not Eric at all. Eric Holder would stare down somebody while answering his questions in a very insightful manner, and then just going for the kill at the end. Check out this clip with Louis Gohmert, who gets so enraged by Eric Holder, this black man sitting there as Attorney General, and he loses his words and he says, "Do not cast aspersions on my asparagus." Okay. I don't think anybody didn't think asparagus had anything to do with anything, but okay.
Privilege, but the Attorney General failed to answer my questions about what was
after what he went back and regular order, Mr. Chairman.
Aspersions on my asparagus.
Aspersions on my asparagus. So don't think for a second that Eric Holder forgot that. In a later Republican-led House committee, or House hearing, I should say, Eric Holder sat down with Louis Gohmert again and let him remember about his asparagus. Have a look.
Has expired.
Unfortunately.
Chair recognizes the gentleman.
Asparagus.
Eric Holder, you will certainly be missed.